Welcome back viewers to another episode of Humanity's Embers. Today we are going on Operation Whaling Mode in the continued line of ridiculous mission names over in New Brazil. Or should I say, not so Brazil. Either way, this is our mission. We're dealing with Swarming Plus. The enemy are impregnable because we're only 4% infiltrated. This sounds like a brilliant idea, doesn't it? I assume that I gave myself a decent squad. It's been literally a week since I last recorded, so let's see what happens then. Ambush enemy troops. Oh hey, we're on top of the world. On the corner map. Well, still, we got potentially decent firing lines in this direction, not so much in this direction. Hopefully there's no enemies right here. I mean, we can actually move up to this this ledge here. Still, let's have a look who we have. We have an officer. We have Pomacy, the Shinobi. We have Slothern 2, the gunner. Gentle Civilian, the Master Sergeant Ranger. We have Matty Balone, the Sergeant Sharpshooter. Norum, the Grenadier. Sokos, the Technical. Voitera, the Master Sergeant Sharpshooter. 9-3, the Spark. Okay, Pomacy, why are you stuck over here? Okay, fine. I think what I'll do with Pomacy is move you down to here, and I'll dash you up to there because I don't want to be peering over this ledge. Well, I mean, then again, the enemy shouldn't be allowed to spawn this close anyway. But just in case, maybe what I'll do is move someone who isn't going to be overwatching anyway. Let's say Sokos. That shouldn't see anything, right? Okay, you still can't get there. Well, ain't that a shame? Well, what I'm going to do is activate Ghostwalker. Do a blue move here. I'm just gonna peer over the ledge. Oh, that's interesting. You really don't see much from this ledge, do you? Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. I mean, for now, at least, they can't be on yellow alert, which means if they activate this turn, or not this turn, but let's say during their turn, they shouldn't be allowed to shoot us yet. But afterwards, I think because they're impregnable, they're basically guaranteed to shoot us. So that's gonna be fun.
I'll comply.
Now, Sokos back here isn't... I could move Sokos up, but Sokos back here isn't a big deal because I'm pretty sure I can't shoot rockets. I don't know what's up with rockets, but rockets seems to just completely ignore everything. It's like walls, ceilings, no problem. Matty, I need you on the ledge. I need Sloth on the ledge, and Norm doesn't need to be on the ledge. So let's put Slothen over here. Let's put Matty over here. And we'll put Norm back here.
On the move.
Next turn we'll do a little bit more scouting. We still have Ghostwalker around. So, steady Voiter. You can overwatch. And you can overwatch. This ledge is promising. There's, what, like 34 or 36 of them, I think it was. Next one is do a small blue move out. See what we see. And wow, this turn is so laggy. Okay. I can hear a bunch of footsteps, but not much else. I don't believe there'll be any enemies inside here, because the enemy are never spawning. They never spawn that close to you to begin with. Let's put you over to, say, here.
On my way.
Is this a blue move? What I might do for now is move you here.
Okay. I've got enemy movement here.
Wow. Wow, it's an Archon. And we can't really see the Archon, which is a bit of a shame, because I'd much rather do an opening shot on the Archon. Still, it means we can steady everyone. I think I'll keep these two back here. They have no reason really to be on the front lines other than for extra overwatches, I guess. I kind of want 9-3 up there though, so let's put 9-3 at the very front. And now we still can't see them. Cool. Out of curiosity, just how bad is your detection range? Well, Ghostwalker's not too bad. But let's say put someone like you Okay, you can't even check. You can't move fast enough. Whatever. I'm sure the detection range... Actually, no, you're not in stealth, so I guess I can't find out. Whatever. Okay. I could move more people up. I think this... I'm far away enough from this ledge, which means I won't actually see anything down there, so... I am tempted to move more people up, but maybe not this turn. Yeah, 2 sharpshooters are at the very far back here, which is fine by me. So steady you two, and I guess Overwatch everyone else. I'm not particularly against being in this corner right now. This corner feels quite nice because we're on a roof. Are they gonna patrol? Okay, I think they patrolled, but yeah, this game is lagging out like crazy. Okay, I could pursue that pod, or I can see if I can try to find out if there's a pod over here. I mean, then again, Longside's kind of being blocked by that bus. Yeah, why is there so many buses around here? Is there anywhere obvious I'm not allowed to go to? Not that I can see. Okay, how about let's move you up slightly.
Good copy, moving on target.
Oh. This pod is a hell of a lot more nastier, I have to say. And oh god, look at that detection radius. I am a little bit worried. And you can't even see them. Can any of you see them? Oh boy. Okay, Okay, I have to make sure I do very tiny steps, because that detection radius is a little bit on the ridiculous side. I'm gonna move you back to over here and see what happens. But if they move up at all, I will hopefully be able to see them and not... Yeah. Okay, so that's a really nasty pod. That was what? A Codex, an Andromedan, and an Archon. Bloody hell. They're not pulling their punches now, are they? But yeah, it's a little bit awkward. This roof is just a little bit too high. Oh well, let's work with it. See what happens.
Covering now. Mir entgeht nichts. I'll monitor that area.
That's slow then. I can't prefer these two swap positions, to be honest. So let's swap positions now while we can.
Moving to position.
Because I want my Overwatcher to be up front, my primary Overwatcher. Which is really just these two. Well, really it's just Gento. Although that said, Knight 3 does have high advantage right now, so that's slightly helpful. And he's got a big gun. Much bigger than Gento's. Okay, well, they are moving into our alarm site. Hopefully we can see more than just a sectoid. Good, okay. I think let's open up with a precision shot. Okay, there's a lot of very nasty things in that pod. But I'm actually tempted to shoot for the Codex first. The reason is, the Codex is such a pain in the ass otherwise. Archon doesn't take cover. The Andromedan, we can probably flashbang or freeze or something. I mean, I could also do the same thing with the Codex, but I say let's see if we can take out the Codex first. So before I do that, I'm gonna put Gento on Overwatch. Out of curiosity, just how close am I to activating them? 1 tile. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. Okay, I'm actually a little bit worried for you. I wish I can open this door. I wish I preemptively opened this door. How far back can I move you and still be able to see that Codex? I think I can move you back here. According to this, you'll still see the Codex. According to you. It's a little hard to confirm, but I'm pretty sure you can still see a Codex from back here. So I'm gonna do that. Because you don't have Ghostwalker, and I don't want you up there.
Position confirmed.
Okay. Okay. So, Matty, open up with a shot on that Codex. I'm doing it with Matty because you can't open up with a precision shot for double tap, which is really annoying.
X-ray neutralized. Intel located.
Nice. Now, as far as threat priority concerned, honestly, they're all pretty damn high priority. Oh, he's not nice. Oh, god damn it, Gento. Oh, god damn it, Gento. This pod is so nasty. I want to do a rocket. What is that back there? It's a snake. I think I want to do his rocket. I want to... And I don't know if I can reduce his cover or not at all. It is a bus. Let's focus the rocket over here. If it clips that sectoid, great. If it doesn't, so be it. Okay, sectoid is very dead. And Andromeda's cover got reduced to half cover. And for some reason that thing's on fire. And we can't see the Andromeda anymore. I'm sorry. Okay, we can, it's just not being rendered. Very helpful. Okay, well. Void Terror. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna go overdrive with Knight 3, and let's take a few shots with you. Namely, let's take a shot at the Dromedan. I mean, at the Archon. Okay.
At least I hit my targets.
That was primarily to give hollow, but you know, that helps too. Let's go ahead and shoot you. Okay, headshot's not great.
Fail.
And can I get much out of this? Not really, just slightly too far out. Okay, well, you do have one more shot. I'll think about what I want to do with you in a second. And yeah, you're actually stuck. I have to kill that Archon, I think. So I think one of these double taps is going towards the Archon. Maybe. 135% hit chance. Okay, maybe I need to think about this differently. What can I do with a Frostbomb? I can freeze both these two. So if I think about like this, if I can kill the other two, these two actually aren't at high priority anymore. So how about that? Let's focus on doing a double tap against you. Nice. And can we do a second shot against the other snake? Yes. Oof. A hit chance. I won't say it's amazing or anything. Nice. Right through all the windows.
What did you expect?
Okay. Okay. Knight 3 has one more shot, although I'm tempted to reload Knight 3. And I was thinking of freeze these two. Your hit chance is going to be awful, isn't it? 43. Who's even left? Norum, Sokars. Yeah, the Sokars isn't doing anything. I don't think you're chucking a grenade. Oh, it's Norum. I was like, Sokars can chuck a grenade that far? But no, of course not. I think next turn we'll just snipe away at these two. So, should I do a Hellbolts or not? I'd say go for it. Your hit chance otherwise is not great. Interesting, I hollow both of them and why are you actually taking advantage of it? Oh well. And then yeah, let's reload Knight 3.
I'm reloading.
Like I said, let's freeze both of these two.
This is for you.
We do have 2 frost bombs because you have full kit. And this is a really nasty pod. Hopefully the nastiest. So we don't have to deal with any more pods like this. You have already done your thing and you can just overwatch. Yeah, you can't do anything. Okay, and hopefully no other pods walk into us. You're frozen, you're frozen. I can hear more movement. It sounds like another Dromedan.
Fire's getting worse here.
Is it? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Matty. The Archon's actually in your vision already, so go ahead and do a reload and shoot the Archon. You can finish him off. Just destroy some of your own cover, will you? Oh god, this fight actually is getting worse. What's going on? Okay, Night 3, I'm gonna have you take a shot at Andromedan to hollow it. Heading would have been nice too.
I'm sure this weapon was properly assembled.
Probably. If not, blame Shen. I'm thinking I could do a reload here, but I'm honestly tempted to do a precision shot because he's got so much health. It's a crit. He is still very much alive. Yes, I noticed. Slothin can't see. Gento can see. I need to not graze. Nice. And I think I should reload you. Yep, I know. He's now a robot. I'm gonna reload you. I'm gonna need ammo soon. Watch. You, I'm actually going to move back slightly because actually, this thing, I'm pretty sure this thing can't jump up like Max. Can this thing climb a pipe? Can Andromedans climb pipes in general? Interesting. I have never really had the opportunity to, or being required to test that. Okay, I'm gonna move my seat back just in case he decides to charge forward and do a dash or something stupid. You can reload an Overwatch. Yeah, let's move my seat back here. Stay here for now. You guys can just chill. Next turn, we'll move Piracy back out. Man, while we're dealing with this pod, other pods could be moving in, and if they're on yellow alert, which they quite likely will be, he's definitely going to be shooting at us, and that's going to suck a lot. So I need to get this engagement over and done with sooner rather than later. Nice hit. Unfortunately, that's the only Overwatch. Well then, Andromedans can indeed climb pipes. That is news to me. Nice job. I knew giving you two real guns would have come in handy.
Too close to the heat.
I'm probably sure it's fine. I know that's reassuring, isn't it?
Moving out.
My seats move you back out here. Okay, let's move you back to that corner. Okay, I'm gonna lose that loot, but I might be able to grab that loot next turn with Ghost Walker, just in case there's a pod nearby. In the meantime, steady you.
Back in.
You can just do nothing. Reload and steady you.
Back online.
Reload. You can Overwatch. You can Overwatch. You can reload Overwatch. And you two have auto-loaded, so just Overwatch.
Anything that passes by.
The fact that this roof is so high is actually kind of a good thing in that it does block a lot of line of sight. That's an Archon. And oh, that's not a nice part, I have to say. I guess we're not grabbing that loot. Oh god, you're actually stuck. I want to avoid using another rocket right away. I'm tempted. Okay, I actually have no idea how long smoke is supposed to last, but I'm pretty sure it's more than just 2 turns. So what I'm gonna do is chuck this down and we'll engage them. Not before I move you though. I think I'll engage them. Wait, do you have cover? Yes, you do still have cover. I see you standing up, so that looked a little weird. Also, just out of curiosity, if I move 1 extra tile, I get 2 extra tiles would have activated them. Okay, Gento can Overwatch. Night 3, do I want you overwatching or doing things? I think I want... In this case, let's actually have you overwatching as well.
I am ever vigilant.
It has both you and Gento Overwatch. And we'll activate the Archon pod Matty does not have precision shot. Neither do you. Okay, I'm definitely moving you back though. So it's actually Ghost Walker. The question is where to? I still need to be able to see them. I guess back here somewhere. I want to be able to see the Archon. Because, well, yeah, I want to see the Archon. I think this is my primary target with the initial shot. It's a shame I can't do a precision shot. I think I should have preemptively opened that door or something. I think I'll move you back here.
I'm on the move.
And Matty, let's go ahead. Have you do the opening shot against the Archon. How much dodge do you have? Jesus, can I actually find out? 25. I wonder. 120. Okay, he's got 25 defense. Sure, but I mean that's just counted by steady. So 120. How is this? How do you get 86 out of 120? If you minus 25 for the dodge, that's 95, and minus roughly 10 for the grade span. Okay, I think that's how I'm getting to 86. Still, go ahead, take a shot. I'm pretty sure Overwatch Gento and 9-3, right? Nice crit. Very helpful. Oh boy, that's another big part. Oh, nice hit. Gento. Awesome. Archon, down. Gunner, down.
How many of you have I killed?
Grenadier, down.
Dial terminated.
Okay, so we have an officer, a gunner, a grenadier, something, and a stun answer. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Oh yeah. I think I can set all three of you on fire. If I do that, that leaves you two for. I have a sniper shot and then can't even see you. I don't think I can see the guy in the back. Okay, I can see him. Advent Commando. He can't be overwatched. Fun. I do have double tap though. Out of curiosity, maybe I should be thinking about a different way. Maybe I should have Norum. Where's Norum? Launch this. Okay, yes, they're too far away. I can only launch against these three, just barely. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a shot at the Advent Commando. What do you mean 0% crit chance? Dodge minus 70. What is this nonsense? Oh, because you have evasive. Okay. So what you're telling me is he's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I could move you up and try to set those two on fire instead. There's a frost bomb. Incendiary grenade, unfortunately, it's only a. Yeah, I can get these three, sure, but I don't have the area. Which is interesting. I thought I was supposed to have +1 area. I thought that the area was supposed to be a little bigger. Clearly not. Yeah, there's no way I can get both of these two. I don't want to have a single incendiary grenade be used on him. Slotan, what can you do for me? You don't have hail bullets. Who can see the commando? You can see Commando 9-3. But Geno cannot. Okay, that's actually fine, because that means in all likelihood they're going to shoot 9-3. I think I will track a smoke grenade here. So, I will do that incendiary grenade, so let's start with that. Get all three of you. Out of curiosity, what are you? Can someone tell me what this thing is? First Sergeant. Oh, tax sensor. That looks so fun. Let's not deal with that. Let's just, like I said, set all three of them on fire. I mean, I can chuck a plasma grenade and try to blow up the car. But that's less likely to kill all of them. So I say, let's go ahead and do that.
Grenade out.
Nice, all three are on fire. We can deal with them in due time. I don't believe that will cause a car to explode, although, I mean, look at that, the car really should be exploding at this point. Okay, I know Slothin has smoke grenade, so let's go ahead and chuck a smoke grenade here on everyone on the ledge.
Smoke's up.
Cool. Gonna have you take a shot at Mr. Commando Man. The hit chance is actually a lot higher than it suggests, because the reason this is so low again is because of the grades. Although, again, how this is calculated I'm not sure, because he's supposed to have plus 100 grades, so I should in theory have 0% hit chance, but that's not actually how it works. Whatever. Take a shot, see what happens. It's a non-grade and he's lost his evasion. And I think I basically had 0% hit crit chance there, effectively. My crit chance was there to counteract his dodge. Heavy Lancer is nasty and we don't have... Okay, the question is, can he actually run up to me and attack me? Maybe. I don't have any more Overwatches for them. Well, I could have more Overwatches if I commanded. I'm actually quite tempted to command Gento at this point. He does have exactly 3 ammo. So maybe what I'll do here... Oh, but he does have evasion, so... Now let's kill him off. He sucks. All you have to do is graze. Which is naturally why you crit.
That's right.
I'm tempted to tell Gento to Overwatch here because there's a good chance the Muton's going to activate. They're so close. So, Gento Civilian. You go ahead, Overwatch.
Overwatch.
And Sokkar's Overwatch. In case you get any funny ideas of climbing up, at least I have some Overwatch ready up here. Yes, I know, you guys are all on fire. I don't know how long they could be on fire for, but for now, we can ignore them. So the question is, what's he gonna do, and what's Sapphire gonna do? Yep, I kinda figured. And that's activation. Well then. I guess we're not overwatching, that's an answer. Okay, Muton's there. Berserker's gonna charge up, so of course he is. It's a hit. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure. Muton over there. Muton over there. Oh boy. And Muton over there. Berserker is not happy with us. Boo hoo hoo. Muton is suppressing Gento. That's not a good thing, because Gento had... No, that was all Gento's Overwatching, so it's fine. And so that's indeed is dashing it. Okay, that's not great. Well, you can't destroy the mech by doing that, so that was fine. You're on fire. Okay. I think you're guaranteed to die to a fire, but you two aren't. If you stay near the car, which you're not, okay, that's actually a slight problem. I don't know how long they could be on fire for. Okay, a graceful one from a Muton, that's surprising. Okay. This is 20. That's actually a little bit depressing. This is only like half of them. I'm tempted to rocket those 3. But the problem is if I do that, that's my last rocket. And I need to find out those 3, how long they're going to be on fire for. Can you tell me? First Sergeant, fire, 2 alien turn starts. Okay, I can ignore you. Engineer, you're gonna die regardless, so I can ignore you. Heavy Gunner, okay, I can't ignore you. Oh boy, and I definitely heard more Archons out there. I can try to set those 3 mules on fire, I guess. Okay. I mean, General's got no ammo now, right? Oh, General has... He only overwatched once out of that? That's a disappointment. Guess that, what's it called? That suppression did do something. That's annoying. And just out of curiosity, my smoke. 2 player turn start, so one and just... So I'll have 2 more turns, I think. It's the next turn I'll still have it, and turn after I'll still have it. 2 player turn start. I think that's how it works, right? Are you in smoke, by the way? Good, you're not in my smoke. And unfortunately I don't have overdrive back. Oh, what is that symbol? Does that mean he's suppressing? I mean, I know they're both suppressing, but why does only one of them have the symbol? I'm confused. Or is it saying that he's the one suppressing you? I mean, it's on the left muton, isn't it? So if I go select Gento, it's on the right muton. Yeah, so that symbol means this is the muton suppressing you. Interesting. Also interesting is that it tells me he's suppressed over here, which is unhelpful. Okay. Okay. I can move you up and frostbomb you more, but now let's do a rocket. Let's do this rocket over here. If nothing else, I'll reduce his cover, I hope. Why is it lagging so much? That's not promising, is it? Am I gonna activate a pod from doing that? Oh. Wow, that's why it's lagging so much. It's like breaking down a wall infested with cockroaches and then seeing all the cockroaches. I think that's a reasonable analogy right now. What can you do with a grenade? Not much, but what we can do is eliminate this heavy lancer. Well, okay, damage this heavy lancer for me. Well, you tried. Pretty damn hard. Okay. I'm thinking what I need to do is flashbang everything over there and possibly chuck a grenade down here. I think that's the best thing you can do for me. Unfortunately, it does mean you won't be in smoke anymore, but no one if I stay up here, no one should be able to see you anyway, so that might be okay. Promise, are you stuck? No. Oh wow, you kind of are. You kind of are. Also, from back here, I'm not sure if I can chuck a grenade down there or not. I might not be able to, but I think it's worth a shot. So I'm gonna move Norm over here where not much should be able to see you. The big concern is that you might see into a parking lot there. Okay, as for a grenade, I can ignore the guy up top. I just need to hit these 2 down here. I think the answer is a big fat... This ain't happening, is it? Well, it might be. You can hit the car. I mean, what's that? I keep seeing something that goes into the building. It's not that. Yeah, what's that? I think that's hitting both of them. And I don't need the 12 health guy to die, I just need a 5 health guy to lose enough health. So here's what's gonna happen. Rapid deploy. You know, flashbang everyone and their mother over here. Okay, before we do that, let's actually... What? Oh, that's actually really bloody cool. And really awful for us. We can't get a gunner. That's a grenadier. Okay, you're definitely reloading and then overwatching. Slothin. Do I still have cover on everyone? Barely. The fire removed a lot. This air suppress is not very helpful. You don't have danger zone, which means you can't do much of air suppress. Is that in smoke? No, it's not. Okay, so 11 plus 17, that's 28. There's still at least one more pot out there. Probably another pot of 8. That would make 36. Okay, what can my snipers do? I mean, yes, it's you. Is that Berserker that much of a threat? Sort of. I mean, if I flashbang all of this bunch, I can kind of ignore them if they all stay still, but I can kind of... Oh, I can actually fortify you. Who can see you right now? He can see you, he can see you. Okay, no one can really see you, but it might be worth it doing fortify anyway. Yeah, not really. Matty can do a precision shot against Berserker, Grenadier, Muton, Heavy Gunner, Centurion, Officer. Who can see a Heavy Gunner? I'm feeling no one up here can. Oh, you can see a lot. Okay, everybody can see 9-3. Oh, does this hurt friendlies? If not, this is a perfect... It's not hiding friendlies. Okay, it's also not hiding him either. Are you in smoke right now? Yes, you are. Damaging all nearby enemies. Doesn't say anything about friendlies. It might be the cheapest way of dealing with them. Let's find out now. Oh. That definitely hurt friendlies. Not cool. Oh, and I set fire to the place. Okay, reload. I wish the game told me that. What I might do with you is do a medkit heal on you, because you actually have less health. That actually did a lot of damage. Bloody hell. I did not... Yeah, it did make it very obvious. I'm not happy about that. I'm thinking, let's go ahead and kill you off because I can't flashbang you anyway. It felt like a good idea. It just said enemies. The wording is so unclear. I think we should kill off that Berserker. So let's kill that Berserker. Then we'll deal with that bunch next turn. Oh, nice! You sent him flying. 25 crit. Yeah, if I knew that, I don't know. I definitely would not have done that. That was really bad. 14 active, huh? Well, let's do a flashbang now. That looks like a pretty good flashbang.
Fire in the hole.
Stunned a few of them. And let's go ahead and do that grenade I saw earlier down here. That I can definitely replicate, right? Come on. Come on. Come on. Somewhere around here. Okay, I almost got it. Okay, got it. There we go.
Bombs away.
Cool. Gunner is dead. The other guy, I can't see anymore. But hopefully he's injured enough that we can just ignore him for now. Okay, it's for you. They are all flashbanged. I don't know who... Okay, you're stunned, and this Grenadier's stunned. I say just take a shot at whoever's easiest to hit, which looks like to be that Muton. Okay, it's you as well. But he's stunned, so I want to shoot at Muton. Let's go ahead and shoot at Muton. It's a miss. Ooh, maybe I should reload it instead. Who can you see? Just him. He is suppressed, but we are half covered in smoke, so I said let's go ahead and do... not spread, he is disorientated. Who do I have left? Just Palm IC, isn't it? Just Palm IC. I say, for safety's sake, let's go ahead and suppress him. And you can stay there for now.
Eyes on the prize.
Still burning, cool. And he's still gonna be burning for a little bit longer. You're just straight up dead. And we have a lot of disoriented enemies over there. We don't have any more rockets, but we do have grenades from Norum. Although I might have to do another flashbang. Oh boy! Please don't tell me that's an active. Okay, that's an activation. Oh boy. Yes, go take cover next to an explosive car, will you? Yeah, it's a graze. Come on, Gento, you can do better than that. That's a little bit better. And Grindy over there. It's only a power 4. Only a power 4, he says. The hit. Uh-oh. Okay. That looks like either a Grenadier or Rocketeer, I'm not sure. Hello. Oh. Oh, okay, you were awfully close. You actually ran, huh? Please don't shoot Gento. He's injured from friendly fire. I'm glad there's smoke there. Oh, okay, you can see me. I really wish I put tactical, whatever that ability is, plus 20 defense. Okay, good miss. Okay, that's a good miss. 32, I think it's still another pot out there. Oh, okay, that helps. And does that remove auto suppression too? Or is the game just given up? Wait, where are you suppressing from? Like, for real, where are you suppressing from? Shouldn't you have taken damage and... Okay, apparently not. Okay, there's 15 active. We have no rockets. But you can move up and grenade something. You can move up pretty damn far and grenade something. Who the hell's on Overwatch? What is it? What is he? Shield bearer? Looks like a shield bearer. I have double tap back. I have grenade. I have overdrive, I believe, on 9-3, although he has very limited ammo. He also has relatively limited health too, for that matter. What is that? Just like a grenadier. Just wondering where I can get the most bang for my buck out of the abilities I have. I can move you down here and say flamethrower you two, or I can keep you up here, say over here, and chuck grenade at probably those two. Or I can try and move you up here and see if I can chuck grenade over to those two back there. If you get a crit, you might actually kill both of them. Assuming the car also explodes as well. So if I go grenade, incinerate this four. I can use 9 threes. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I can have you go 7, 8. 7, 8 this way or something. Can I even do it from the... Yeah, I can even do it from here. I might even be able to get those guys over there. 7, 8. That's half the active enemies I've dealt with. And I have snipers. That could be the plan. You are on Overwatch, but you're also disorientated. Yeah, furthest you can go is over here. Ideally, you... I mean, how far can you chuck your grenades right now? It's a lot hard to tell. But I say diagonally up to that tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, if we times 7 by 1.5, that's like 12, 11. So from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's no way you can chuck a grenade that far. Okay. What if I chuck a grenade? Okay, if I flank them, they're gonna run. General can overwatch them. That's not necessarily a bad plan either. Can you move here and suppress? You can suppress both of those two as well. Kind of from safety though. Oh boy. In which case, if I can't grenade those two, if I move you here, you should be able to get these two, followed by probably a few of these guys. I need to get rid of that Overwatch somehow though. Maybe that shouldn't be my first plan. Get rid of that Overwatch somehow. Maybe Matty? What's your hit chances? Can you see? Matty can't even see. No, you can see. 61%. If I have a look at Void Terror. Okay, what I might do is have Void Terror take a shot at get rid of the Overwatch, and we go from there. So, Void Terror. Oh god, I have to just tab through all of these. Because look at this, it's not even consistent, it's just randomly going through them. So you can't even tell which ones you've been and which ones you haven't been to. Okay, Shield Bearer. Please stop watching me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Thank you.
What did you expect?
Okay, okay. Next, I'm going to move you here. Well, I mean, I saw I could move inside as well. To where exactly? Here. And that actually might be a not bad idea because you'll see a lot less. And you might have 2 armor, but you only have 14 health. But I kind of want to get maximum angle so I can hit as many as I can. So now let's go back and let's stick with the plan. Let's go down here. Go ahead into overdrive. I'll figure out what to do with your second ability in a second. But for now, let's... Oh, there's a Dromden there as well. Oh boy. Kind of forgot about that. Still, let's focus on this.
I could have had this planet cleaned up a long time ago.
Okay, maybe what you do against this bunch is flashbang all of them. Unfortunately, I don't think you have rapid deployment. You don't. You're still suppressed, which is also not great. Who do you have a flank on? What is that? No, seriously, what is that? An Advent Sergeant, which I... Yeah, the game is just straight up not even showing me enemies anymore. It's kind of silly. Is there actually an Advent Sergeant there? Because I don't see one. It's behind a wall. Yeah, okay, I'm shooting through walls now. Yeah, Andromeda's a big problem. I mean, the Advent Sergeant is probably your best bet at actually doing something useful. Everyone else, unless I want to try to get what do you call it, a hollow on someone. Yeah, Andromeda, I'm not killing this turn. End of story. Although what I could do is chuck a grenade at both of them. So if I say we're to move you here, I can chuck a grenade at you and Andromedan. I just need as few people being able to see you as possible. Maybe our best position would be here then. Because he really isn't that far. So you don't need a world's largest throwing arm. But then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I think I do have to put you on the ledge. Which worries me a bit because you only have 8 health. I'll move you back as far back as possible so to minimize the number of people who can see you. I mean, it's you downstairs as well. Oh. Okay, that's actually a pretty awful grenade, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, I have to get rid of that sprint somehow. Unless I can have one snipers do it. That's an Andromedan. That's the Muton who's doing suppression. How about we have Void Terror do it? 96, 9 to 14. Should I do a precision shot? I think let's try guarantee our Muton's death. Nice.
Only the best.
Unfortunately, I mean, Sockos really isn't doing anything useful this turn, which is problematic. Jenna, how much ammo do you have? Can Jenna actually do anything? No, Jenna needs to reload in Overwatch. How long's the smoke lasting for? Until 1 player turn starts, okay. So which means I still have smoke for 1 more turn. I think I have to flashbang these 3. Which means I need to do maximum damage to this bunch here. And unfortunately they're all pretty high threat targets. When are you gonna be not stunned anymore? Stun, ending this turn. Okay. Unfortunately, they're all pretty high threat targets. Unless I can suppress them all. Slothen, where are you? You can't see anything from your current position, but I can move you up here, and you, or even here. If I move you here, because someone else used to be there. Who was it? Can't quite remember who it was. But I can move you here and suppress them all, so that actually makes this bunch a lot less threatening than first seems. So if I suppress those 3, I can focus. Oh, there's a sergeant there who was flanked. Okay, I can see a sergeant now. In that case, I think go ahead, kill off the sergeant. Nice. That's either Grenadier or Rocketeer. Looks like a Rocketeer actually. So let's see if we can kill him off. Matty. kill this Rocketeer, because we can't easily deal with him right now. Good. 8 active now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, we still can't see everything. Assault cards, what I might should do is do a free reload and then hunker you here. You still are my meat shield. You need to die somehow. And that person can't be Norum. In fact, that person I think has to be Palm IC. Reaper has a 4-turn cooldown, okay. That's fine. I think it has to be Palm IC, which means we're going to use Palm IC for this. We have killed almost all of them though, so I think this is okay. So Palm IC. Out of curiosity, who can you axe? No one useful. Out of curiosity, who can you shoot? You can shoot him. They will be suppressed. So, okay, so these 3 are going to be flash / stunned. These 2 will be suppressed. Okay, so let's actually make sure our damage control is out of the way. I'm not sure if I can just freeze them all. Can I? No, I can't. Yeah, so let's do the flash. Can I do more of this flash? No. The problem is both the Mutant and the Andromeda are high threats. I can't deal with them right now. So, yeah, let's do that flash. It's our last flash.
Here, catch.
Stun him. Unfortunately, the other 2 are very much not stunned. Which means, yeah, I don't feel comfortable having Assault cards just hanging there. So I'm gonna hunker Assault cards down. Gento actually doesn't have to Overwatch. It doesn't have to reload this turn. I think what I should do with Gento is heal him up and then just Overwatch from there.
Come get some.
Slothen, let's bring you around over here.
I guess that'll be okay.
Suppress this bunch.
Blasting that target.
And as for you, out of curiosity, how much does this do? 6 to 11. You know what I'm tempted to do? I'm tempted to move up somewhere, throw an axe at someone, then activate Reaper, do a flash against you, and then go hide inside the building. Yeah, that's what I'm tempted to do. So how about we move you around to here. Okay, let's activate Reaper. And then we'll move forward, throw the axe, and then move back. Okay, so let's move you over here. Can we go this way instead? Waypoint to here.
On the move.
Yep, I know.
They've seen me.
I know. I'm gonna go ahead, throw an axe at that Grenadier so we don't have to deal with them. Nice kill. Oh, that Grenadier was actually the one who was stunned. I should have thrown the axe at the Mutant instead. Oh well, activate Reaper.
And another.
Do the flash against you. Heck, do it from the inside. Nice. And I'll hide you
Eliminated.
over here.
I'm on it.
And you can't do anything. You can see those guys who are suppressed, but that's it. So let's hunker down.
Halte Stellung.
And you can't do anything. Oh boy. I wish those 2 were stunned. But they aren't. Something is happening. Wow, he's dead.
Target neutralized.
Something's happening. Well, nice crit, I guess. What are you doing? Ow. That's... Aren't you flashbanged? Also, why can't I see anything?
They've chosen me.
Yes, they did. You are the chosen one. Well,
X-ray neutralized.
and just mute on.
Lily's armor is well crafted. I'll give it
Not
that.
cool. That's really not cool. Ugh.
I think they got me.
Yeah, it's really not nice. I'm trying to click on frickin'... Let me click on Norum. Okay, sock costs. Okay, I can't even move anywhere without getting acided. Oh god, that hurt. Three active. We can see all three. Highest priority target. All of them. You have no ammo. You can only see the Andromedan. You can do a hail bullet on the Andromedan. Your grenade can just barely not reach the Andromedan, which is... Oh! It can just barely reach the Andromedan. Okay. If I can hit you with this grenade, it will break some of the armor and it will reduce your health drastically, meaning I can probably one-shot you out from there on out. So I think let's go with that as our first move. Not much damage, but like I said, reduce some of his armor. Next, Gento.
Locked and loaded.
Your hit chance is really not that great. You have no ammo, otherwise I'll move you around to do a flank. Okay, can you see him directly? No. Where can you start seeing him from? There, okay. I'm just going to reload you so you actually have ammo for next turn. And go ahead and take this shot.
Good to go.
Not quite good enough. Something I should check. Knife through, what can you actually see from your position? All of them. Okay, do a reload. I should have done this earlier. Okay, nice. We can now probably ignore the Andromedan.
Is my specialty.
So we have to focus on those two mutants now. Okay. Slothin, I can potentially suppress that Muon Elite, so he's not the biggest threat. You can actually take another shot at something. Matty, okay, so this is the only mutant I have no control over, so let's see if we can finish him off. I don't think Knight 3 can see him though. Well, you might be able to. Oh no, Knight 3 already taking a shot, never mind. Okay. Matty. Come on. Let's take out that mutant there.
That armor's tough.
Not quite. But I think Sokos has your number. Nice.
It's almost a sight.
Now, to stand Muton, who I can suppress but I can't shoot. I'm not satisfied with just suppressing him. Also, this guy. I actually don't know how far he can move up. Possibly a lot. So maybe I shouldn't count him out yet. I think general just Overwatch, because he can't do much else. That mutant I think can only see you and 9-3, so what I might do is do a body shield against that mutant. And go ahead and suppress that mutant. As for Norum, Norum can see a shell. Norm is not going to do anything else that's useful, go ahead and shoot that shell.
Run and try.
That leaves Paul my C with just a awful low SMG. Stay where you are.
Moving to Overwatch.
So if he moves, he's gonna get suppressed and overwatched. You are gonna get overwatched by Gento. Oh boy.
Cover my flank! Sie verlagern ihren Angriff!
How far can you move? Okay. Not far enough is the answer. You're shooting 9-3. Ooh, okay, 9-3 is not tanking anymore. Hey, oh. That was not good. I literally can't move you without aciding you, because apparently there's an acid trap down there as well. Oh god, acid ate through the roof. Oh bloody hell. Yeah, this mission was arguably a not great idea. Go ahead and kill this shell.
Hostile terminated.
Don't fall on top of my troops and kill them. Look at that, it just fell right next to Norm. Okay, you. I think there might be one more pod out there, but I'm really hoping there isn't. Let's do a hail and find out. The answer is
We got that one.
there's only one more pod out there. Okay, you have medkits. So I need you to start healing people up. None of you can move. Oh, bloody hell. Oh god, and you can't do anything either. I have no way of repairing you. Okay, I know Matty has a medkit. But I want Matty to stay up here for now. Let's reload and steady. I don't know where the last pod is. I don't know how to find out easily because we've used up Pom IC. Reload and steady you.
I'm ready.
I don't know where I can heal from. And this is actually being really awkward about it. I want to move to this tile here that won't acid me, right? Come on, game.
On your order.
You're telling me it won't acid me? Good. Let's go heal up you slightly. It's only 4 HP.
Come on, get back in the fight.
Better than nothing. And then we'll... What I might should do is high slot cost. I mean, there can only be one more pod left, and the pod has to be tiny. It can't be a big pod.
Come get some.
Overwatch. It's for 9-3. Yeah, you're hiding. Oh god, where can you even hide? There seems to be not much roof left.
As you wish.
Oh god, you activated? Where? Not a big pot, he says. Okay, good news. These people are all behind a wall. Otherwise, I'm so screwed. You kidding me? Okay. I can't believe there's activate from over there. And you guys have already moved. Okay, you hide over here.
Double check that for you.
Oh, bloody hell. Dash you over here. Unbelievable. Out of all moves to activate, that was not what I was expecting. By a long shot.
Watch the flanks.
Don't do anything.
If I were human.
Oh god. Oh god, the acid's still here. How long does acid take to go away? Wait, don't tell me Pom IC is not stuck here. Oh god, Pom IC is stuck. This acid is spreading? What is this nonsense? Now, what do you mean there's a pot of 8 over there? And how could you see me? I can't see you. Okay. 93, like I said, you're getting the hell out of here. Unless I can do something useful with you that doesn't involve having you saying it, but I don't think that's happening. So, like I said, you're just hiding.
Let's see what it can do.
Oh, there's so much that can go wrong right now. I need intel. I need to know where they are. I need to deal with you somehow. Unfortunately, Gento seems unable to just move one. Oh, I can possibly help with that by using Oscar Mike. Although I don't know if that works across elevations. Also, I possibly should have moved you here, not here. Problems. I have them. Like if there wasn't this acid crap over here, I'd just retreat everyone. Oh my god. This acid is ridiculous. Okay, Palm I see, you're just gonna eat acid, okay? Get over here.
On the move. Smells like death.
Okay. At least now I know what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I know there's a 7th up there. I don't actually want to break too much wall. Here's the problem. You can happily move here next turn and screw me over. I can freeze you two in the doorway. Followed by an incinerator grenade on something. Or grenade on something. Again, I don't want to destroy that wall, because that is not helpful for me. I want to keep as much of that wall intact as possible. Right now, in his position, he can't see any of us, and that's very important. Slothin can't do anything useful. Okay, acid doesn't actually stop me from doing much. Oh god, they're all shields right now. How much? This ass is so ridiculous. Oh god. You can grenade over here. I can frost both of these two. Oh, he can just jump through this window, can't he? There's nothing stopping him from doing that. This is nonsense. I'm so not happy about the situation. This acid lasts way too long. Bloody Andromedan and his ignoring of Disorientated. You... Okay, you actually... Yes, you're acided. Which will end straight away. But you have full health, all your blade of hit points and all your armor. So I can go ahead and flash someone. Not unreasonably so either. Doesn't mean I actually want you tanking hits though. If I move you here, you're gonna get flanked from here. If I try to flash you, I can flash you from where you currently stand. You're also unlikely to kill him. You're actually quite likely to kill this Avant-Guardian, problem is to be stuck there. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Because only a shield bearer can flank, and shield bearer doesn't do much damage, relatively speaking. So if I can somehow do something about these two, I'll present them a clear target, a clear threat. Problem I see will be a clear threat. I can freeze these two. I can actually move Norm out and set just through the acid to say somewhere like here and set. So I can freeze these two and set one of them on fire. Norm's only got 5 hit points. Okay, my sharpshooters are being kind of useless right now. Although I know there's a grenadier over there. I just can't see him, which is really problematic. I can't remember exactly where he was. I don't know why General can't see him. General isn't doing anything useful right now either. And General can't really do anything about these people. But what General can do is move over here so he can at least see something.
I'm on it.
And that something will include a grenadier. Which means it's entirely possible one of my sharpshooters, who's currently doing nothing, can move somewhere and do something. Although that something doesn't seem to be much right about now. As for Sokos is just gonna stay there and chuck a grenade in this direction. You have a decent chance of one-shotting him. Let's reload you first because it's free. So maybe that should be my first move. See if I can kill you off with the grenade. That'll be one dealt with. I flash one. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's definitely one missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know where the one is. But yeah, I'm honestly thinking this is the best move I can do upon my C. Gento can overwatch him up here. I think I will overwatch Gento. You, unfortunately, can't see much beyond him. There's nowhere really you can move to see much. Okay, like I said, the one person who can't do anything at all because he'll literally die is Sokos. So I'm gonna go ahead and chuck this grenade right here. Cool. Okay. Norm has free reloads to do that.
Let's rock.
I might be able to. Okay, snipers really can't do anything, so I may as well have one of the snipers take a shot at him. And I want to position the other one to be a good position for doing something next turn. So let's move Matty over here.
Heading out.
I'm aware he's the worst sniper, but good. I want. Well, it's two things. One is Voitera is a Mars Sergeant, so he's got low profile, and second is that he's got double tap, so if I can put him in a good position for next turn, that'll be awesome. Problem is, there's kind of like no ledges I can use, so I don't. That's flanked by him, but that implies you can see him from there. It means you can see him from here as well. Okay, let's move you here and see if we can do something about stun dancers in that case. If you can do a crit or something, we'll just hit high enough. That's neither, that's a graze. Uh-huh. Well, that's not the worst, because I can... How much will a flash do against them? 8 to 13. So that means... Okay, knowing I can see from here means I can also see from here. I mean, Slothin can do something this turn. He doesn't have a hail, but he does have a shot, and he does have a suppress. He's guaranteed to move, because he's currently flanked by Pop My Seat, but that's not guaranteed because I might move Pop My Seat, and I probably will. You can see these two, so go ahead. You got covering fire. So I say go ahead and Overwatch. If nothing else, reduce aim of your targets. And you can take probably 2 hits, maybe even 3. Yeah, that flamethrower is just 1 tower out. Otherwise, that'd be so good if I could set him on fire. Just wondering, where can I move you so you can do a good frost bomb, hitting preferably 2 targets, maybe even 3, and then set 1 on fire. I can see 4 potential targets here. If I can kill 1 off, kill you off, set you on fire, frost bomb you 2. That might be the best plan. I can put you over here to do this. Or I can put you over here to do this. This way he can't see you directly.
On your order. Right through.
This is very risky because I don't know where the last advent is. Just go ahead and do rapid deployment. Okay, I don't want to freeze Pop My Sea. I have a feeling this will freeze Pop My Sea. I'm pretty sure it will. So let's not do that. So let's move Pop My Sea first by doing a flash against you from what is... Oh, I can just do it from... Oh, you can't do it from inside here. That's a shame. Can't do it from here. That would be the best position possible. Because yeah, this position is guaranteed to get flanked. Okay, something else I might want to consider as well. Let's have a check of incendiary grenade. Can I set these 2 on fire? I don't think I can. I can set one or the other, not both. Which is a huge shame. Because I can set both of these 2 on fire. They're both being watched by Gentle right now, so I actually get more bang for my buck. Okay, let's go ahead, do that flash. Let's double check every position, and I definitely can't do it from the inside. Yeah, definitely can't do it from the inside. Well. Oh, we found you, and you're still very much alive. And he's a rocketeer. Okay, I have to... Okay, I can freeze you 2 and set you on fire, perhaps, instead. Because he's actually a bigger threat if he fails to get set on fire. Now, I do have Slothin here. Is there really nothing else Slothin can do? Yeah, there's really nothing else that we can do. Let's move you here.
If you say so.
That rocketeer really concerns me. That's awful hit chances. Go ahead, fortify. I'm honestly more tempted to do this. Okay, good news is, you do have Blade Storm. When he moves, or doing something stupid, I'm really hoping you'll just kill him. So it is not the end of the world. So go ahead, chuck that frostball. I'm gonna do it against these two because, like I said, I need a stun answer to not be a threat. Him being a threat is a problem, but not as big of a problem as if the stun answer can do whatever he feels like. And I'll set you on fire, like I said. Now, sad thing is, if I had a flashbang, I probably could have flashbang all 4 of these, or maybe more. Yeah, it's real shame you can't get them both. Oh, I can get them both. What? Don't mind if I do. He's not on fire. Okay. Well, there's no point suppressing with you. So, I'm gonna, I guess, Overwatch. And you can't do much, so I'd say do a reload. So next turn you can potentially do something useful. Yeah, but upon my scene right now is in the line of fire. Mistake? Maybe. Beautiful crit. Oh, you are on fire now, because you moved through the fire, you idiot. Oh. Hey, okay, good miss. Not such a big crit. You can say that's not a crit at all. Oh god, Palmer C is so lucky. Palmer C, by the way, has like -10 defense. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh. Okay, we gotta end this. Okay, Ash is gone at least. It only lasts 1 turn. Bloody hell. Okay, let's activate Reaper. And I guess you may as well kill you off. I'm pretty sure. Okay, one, you're not acid, so yeah, you definitely get Shadow Step. So let's go ahead and kill off the stupid Guardian. One, two, three, 4. These two are frozen, but not for much longer. Who can you see? Heavy Lancer. I say go ahead, kill the Heavy Lancer. Double tap, wasted. That's okay. Next, you can't. Okay, you can move here and see the Shield Bearer. He's behind full cover. I don't believe I have any way of getting rid of it though. Well, I might. I have a sock cause with a flamethrower. Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead, take the. Oh god, a headshot's awful. Oh, come on. Well, he can probably be flashed. Where are you? Come I see. Four to 9, that should be guaranteed. Oh, unless you miss. Or you graze. Shoot. Oh, he's stunned. Oh, we can ignore him. 1, and where's the last guy? Shoot. I could see him earlier, but I've lost track of him. Okay. Sockers, why don't you move over here? Well, I know you can definitely flame. And there he is. He's on fire, that's right. He's going to be on fire for a little while, so I can ignore him. So why don't you just give this guy just a little bit of extra heat. Norm can do something, Void Terror can't do anything, Night 3 can't do anything, Slothin can't really do anything. Where's Gento? Can Gento do something? Gento can flank from here.
Moving to position.
Go ahead. Okay, all that's left is you. Ooh, no one can see. Okay, I can see from here. Can I see from up here as well? Oh, there's no up here. Yeah, okay, I can see it from down here, so it's good enough.
Okay, I'll go.
And now there's definitely no more pods. Guaranteed. No hell bullets, whatever, let's take the shot. It's a miss, whatever. Just shoot Norum, will you? Just literally spray all your bullets on Norum. Speaking of Norum, let's move you inside.
On the move.
He's on fire. Just double check that. Yep, he's definitely on fire. He's on live or 1 health. Hey, Pom I see. Oh yeah, that's right, he failed to kill. So he doesn't have anything to do. You can Overwatch 9-3. Stay where you are. He's dead. And now there's no more enemies, right? Oh, that's right, you're still alive. I completely forgot. Why don't you finish him off, Pom I see? Oh, bloody hell.
Hostile target down.
Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
But you lied to me, game. That was not 35 to 37. 5 wounded. Who isn't wounded? I think Pom I see is one of them. Who else though? Oh, and both snipers. Although the only reason Gento and Slothan are injured are because of me not understanding how Nova works. It says enemies, it doesn't say anyone within target radius. Maybe it should have been obvious, I don't know. But that was really dumb. Gento and Slothan should not have been injured, but they were. Wow. I don't think we've seen 32-day injuries since forever. Well, there goes my top grenadier. And my top tacticals. We can still take 9-3 on missions though, but I'm a little bit hesitant. Ah well. Matty, you are promoted. You've seen some awful shit go down. Low profile. And Pom I see. Oh. I don't know if I've talked about this yet. I don't know if I've had a Gunnery Sergeant, what's it called, Shinobi yet. Well, I'm not taking hit and run, because that actually requires your Shinobi to shoot, which you might have noticed. That's not a shooty weapon. Whirlwind, if you hit with a melee attack during your turn, gain a bonus move. That's nice. Yeah, I'm not taking either of those two, I'm taking Tradecraft. Basically, Shinobis are practically free at it once I take Tradecraft. It's in free take on missions. Almost, sort of. Not really, but sort of. Codex Brain, that's nice. Side Offense, my only loot, and then all of this nonsense, including 2 shield bearers. Including 2 shield bearers. And we gain Pattern Rifle in 0 hours. Lovely.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Speaking of plasma rifles,
the aliens aren't going to be happy when they see we've got energy weapons just like theirs now.
but not just like this. Ours are better. Also, Shen does not know how to use the gun. She's awful. Cool. Pistol, Scram Gun, which is the SMG, Plasma Boltcaster, Plasma Blasters, oh yeah, and awesome.
Physically, the Advent shield bearers are quite similar to the bulk of Advent's forces, in that they are the product of careful genetic engineering that generally mirrors the human form. Most of their unique qualities come from a difference in equipment and armor. Components I'm sure Shen would have an interest in examining.
You know, I wouldn't mind having some of the shield bearers' equipment.
They're not all that dissimilar from their various Advent peers. Their armor is perhaps the most distinctive feature differentiating them.
Okay, what next? Good question. Can go for any encryption, go for psionics, could go for better weapons, could go for better armor, What do I think is important? Better armor is very helpful. But I feel like, you may have noticed, I tend to rely on my snipers a lot, so I think getting Plasma Lances sooner rather than later is quite important. Plasma Lances followed by power armor.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Sure you will.
Commander.
Okay, next. I think I am going to build another
Started
spark,
right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
and I'm going to start on stiletto rounds. Ammo will do bonus damage to non-robotic aliens. And I think that will be it. Maybe some status vests as well. But honestly, I'd rather use my shield bearer corpses for stiletto rounds than give status vests. I almost never bring those things along anyway. Extra health, that is. Okay. Let's carry on. I believe I'm currently trying to grab loot here. We don't really have any missions except for that being infiltrated, so hopefully we get a mission soon. Speaking of missions, 3 days and 2 hours extremely light. We can possibly destroy an alien relay. We can possibly do this as a 3 or 4 man squad. A sharpshooter. I have a Master Sergeant sharpshooter for this. A shinobi, and possibly that's it. Maybe a ranger or something. It is not unreasonable. Especially someone like Palm I see, who has reduced infiltration times. Tempting. Considering we have literally nothing else going for us right now, I think I'm going to try this with like a 4-man squad or something.
Setting course for the Brazilian corridor.
Because I don't like the fact that we have literally nothing going for us. No missions going. So, Master Sergeant Sharpshooter. Overkill? Maybe. Let's bring a lot. Oh man, we have these two that need to be trained up at some point. Not easy. Still, a very high-ranking squad. Maybe bring along 2 low rankers just for the XP. Oh, that's already over. I see how it is. Yeah, because that's 3 in 1 hour. It's not 3 days and like, I don't know, 20 hours. Is it worth it? Honestly, not really. Yeah, it's not really worth it. Then again, it is destroy alien relays. Also, usually not too difficult because you can usually snipe them away from some distance. Yeah, okay. I'll set up a squad for this. I think I'll just do a 4-man squad for this. Anyway, let me set up the squad and I'll get back to you. Okay, here is the squad. So my line of thought is, we'll have Void Terror be put in position and simply snipe away at a target, and that'll be it. These two are coming along for the ride. I arguably should not take this many people, but I said let's bring them along. I brought along a technical just in case we need to blow away a ward just to get to a target, but I'm really hoping I don't have to. So, that's a squad. I'm not going to boost infiltrating for this. I don't think it's worth it. If I'm more happy, if I feel the mission's going to be too hard,
Sky Ranger.
Squad green to deploy.
I'll happily abort it. But intel is nice. We almost have enough intel to go to another region.
Avenger plotting new course.
Okay. Needle round. Needle rounds aren't bad. And synchronizing. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Does that mean? Okay, I think it doesn't mean we can start building needle rounds though.
Avenger plotting new course.
Okay, let's go ahead. You want my PCS superior defenses. Do I have any PCS superior defenses? I have 1 PCS superior defense. Do I want to give it to you? Not really. Okay. What I do want to check though, I could buy another scientist. I could buy PCS perceptions. I think I will. I can buy superior hacking. I think I will. I can buy combat awareness. I think I will. Elite here trigger, that's nice. Elite suppressor, that's nice. Advanced scope, meh. Okay, I don't want anything else here. I definitely don't want any of you. Okay. Still got plenty of supplies for now. I'm not going there. I'd say let's go. Oh yeah, we're making contact in South Africa.
Setting course for Sector 13, South Africa.
I forget things.
Commander,
Not great.
I want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project. We should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
Yeah, working on it. Okay, that's my Maximus. We probably should check who else can be put into the Advanced Warfare Center. Except Pirates can be trained up. Let's see here. Again, I probably should have a list of these people. What's the point having precision shot on someone who can't take advantage of precision shot? Like, who doesn't have a sharpshooter, a sniper rifle? Things. Who was that even? I think that was, like, was that a Grenadier? No, I don't remember. Although I saw Fortify. Fortify's pretty good. So, I think it should have done that. No, that's not should have done that. No, should have done that was the one with precision shot, wasn't it? Should have done that has precision shot. That is so dumb. Damper ground's okay, but no, let's go to the other Grenadier, which was Zao. Go learn Fortify. Fortify's good. Oh, and yeah, very funny. 1 day and 22 hours, not happening.
New regional contact located.
Okay, well, let's go set up Strength 3. Let's go put someone in here. Do we have an assault? Am I actually have assaults? No, I'm not. Hyphus. Supply. Nope, you're going all intel. Except for 2 people who are doing recruitment. Let's double check all these resistance places. Looks pretty good. How's East Africa looking? Looks pretty good. Okay. What next? I would like to be able to afford to make contact in New Chile, but a little bit expensive. Out of curiosity, what's the bonus for Africa? Spiring. Intel rewarding. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good. I don't want to build a rail tower just to get it though. As for New Chile, what do I get for South America? Hidden reserves. Plus 5 power. Not bad. Let's double check actually. What do we get for Oceania? Meh, that's nice. And Asia? That's nice. And Europe? Wyatt was Wyatt. You may remove PCS units without destroying them. Oh, that's pretty good actually. I like it. I mean, we've built a rail tower in West Africa. Unfortunately, West Africa is only connected to South and East. But we can probably make contact in Western Europe pretty cheaply, can't we? Yeah, because it's adjacent to places we've liberated, namely Eastern US. Okay, let's just scan in South Africa. Oh, a supply raid. Okay. Unfortunately,
For Sector 11.
Void Terror is not available. But if we have a look at who's actually available, let's not look at that, shall we? Huh. What happened to all my high-ranking sharpshooters? I mean, I know Dylan Howe's out for a while. These 2 are infiltrating. Infiltrating what? Oh, I have 2 sharpshooters infiltrating that black side, don't I? Heavy base, which means we'll be doing with something like a swarming. Oh, that is tempting, isn't it? I can get myself a high-ranking sharpshooter because I don't actually care about the intel mission that much. It's nice to have, don't mind you, but I feel like what's more important, loot and corpses, and also ensuring that the region doesn't increase in strength. Because we just had a really nasty mission. I'm not sure I'm up for another really nasty one straight away. I don't even have any high-ranking rangers for this. Let's double check this again by status. Okay, got a high-ranking Technico. That's it. We have some reasonably ranked Grenadier and another Technico, and Assault and Ranger and Gunner, but yeah. So we can have 2 sharpshooters. I just want a mission, damn it, where I can train out my low rankers. Is that too much to ask for? I definitely want to take this mission seriously because there will be a command point on this mission and I will be under infiltrating. I'm just not sure I'm up for it. The last mission was awful. It went really nastily. I mean, what went wrong? I guess what went wrong was that Andromedan pod activating on the side and the acid board. Acid board pretty much wrecked everything. If take out the acid, I think that was like most of the damage we took was either from 9-3 doing a Nova or the acid. Every blood damage was from that. I don't think the aliens did any other damage, did they? Yeah, because they actually missed Palm IC twice, which is kind of hilarious. Even when they were flanking Palm IC, they missed. Should I do it or should I not? Should I give myself a high-ranking sharpshooter for this? I really should. My alternative is to have... I mean, it is a Staff Sergeant and a Sergeant. Staff Sergeant and a Sergeant. Out of curiosity, a Sergeant has what? Just precision shot. And do I have any reasonably ranked rangers at all? Yellow Panda Man is not a reasonably ranked ranger. Like, so much damage was done by German Civilian that mission. I feel like I really should have a decently ranked ranger. I cannot take, what's it called, 9-3 on this mission. He's way too injured. He's got 3 health right now. That is not a good idea. I feel like I should skip this. Unless I go skip that previous mission. I think we actually don't need to loot that badly. I'm actually gonna skip this mission. It's too dangerous. We just don't have enough good troops. So let's skip it. Yes, I know, let's skip it. I'm sad. Flashbang on Exoparia, cool. I guess... let's train you in hard target. It's not that useful, but whatever. Could come in handy. Oh. You know, a light I could have been happy to do. A light moderate? I'm a little less enthusiastic about. You could say I'm very not enthusiastic about doing a light moderate. Well, I think I'll leave this episode here. I'll think about whether or not I really want to do this or not. And I'll let you guys know next time. Probably will end up doing it. Maybe I'll even boost it. I don't know. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave any thoughts or comments down below. And I'll see you guys next time for more of Humanity's Embers. Until then, see you later.